Sadly, this week's episode
What's
does not
this? Oh,
present
aw, aw. Okay, that's inaccurate right there. Here he comes. Well, this is the FORKCAST commented track. This is Gomba speaking. I am that guy that you're looking at. Nope, not that one. Wait, that guy. Yep, he's gone, but you saw him. You saw him in the flesh. I'm that girl. I'm that girl. FORKCAST will return in the future. You want to bet? Anyways, yeah, this is the commentary track for the FORKCAST, a FORKCAST special I did in the summer of 2020, shortly after we decided to end the first season. A bit early, but I kind of predicted it wouldn't last past like 10 episodes at least. Because, like, I just remember, I don't know, I remember like something about like a Toe Jam and Earl podcast that came out like before we did ours. So, I just, but it's not. I'm not. I kind of like always knew it wouldn't last long, and who knows? Maybe we can do another one in the future. I apologize if you can hear my computer fan and the sounds of the root beer. Just have that because I'm recording. Because recording in my office is fun. You can just hear my chair squeaking. Oh man, tonight's person of honor, Big Matt. So the concept behind the FORKCAST, it's not anything special in my eyes. No, not really. It was like, it kind of brought back my original plan for the FORKCAST back when I like first knew about it. Like, this was actually before they began. No, it was like a week later when they began doing all their practice stuff, like the I guess missing issue episodes. The missing episode, the one that comes before Zero. There's the audience. I'm kind of happy we got people to watch. Even like those are like the big funksters that weren't Zillanet, official Noah 21, VOD, stupid ass VOD box. I actually bought Toe Jam when we're back in the group where I've played it. It's a pretty fun game. It's painful at points. I'm gonna admit. Anyways, back on what I was saying. So Matt was playing Roblox for the first time, and I'm just joining alongside him, just shocked that that Vsol just actually accepted my friend request and shit. Yeah, I mean, because you have to keep in mind, I didn't know Matt back then, I just knew him as the guy who runs the Toe Jammer Twitter account. We're so used to. One of the games we played, which I believe was recommended by one of the funksters, was this game, it's under a different title now, but at the time of recording this, it wanted the title El Stupido Talk Show. Some random guys went on the stage, they deleted the thing, and what they did, they had their own random talk shows, almost chaotic as this one, but they didn't use the other parts of the game around this. They also updated the game to recently to up that so you have to there's like teleport buttons where you can like go to the places without anyone having to like ask for an admin. But they still haven't figured out the ability to let you open the curtain without having to use like the delete tool. Like you can see like in my toolbar I have just like the classic create, move, and delete tools. It's actually pretty fun. So Matt and me and somebody else. I don't know if anyone who was also. I don't know if I think it was just me and Matt because I just remember it was just me. I just remember Elijah, RMK, and Hare. They were playing alongside Matt and me in Natural Disaster Survival. I don't know a bunch of them. I don't know a single person who was there at first for this one. I will admit, I think it was just me and Matt who played this game. And it was kind of, there was like drama going on when we played that. That was all, the fake commercial breaks, that was another thing. That was like something I always intended to do with my original concept of FunCat. I don't think it was ever, they never ripped it off from me. This was a pretty clever way of, not exactly foreshadowing, not exactly foreshadowing, but like getting ready. Like they just know us for like, yeah, we're in that stadium, we're in that building right near the pale building thing, right there in the back, and then we just cut to the cage, and that's where all the fun begins. Anyway, so I pitched to Matt my concept for we used this game to host a crummy a talk show. Would be like a public access thing, like a like a stupid, like a parody of stuff like Fire the Lion. And he was like a little confused at first. He didn't join, but the guy who created the game, he took my admin privileges away, probably because he forgot about the Toe Jam and all stuff, and he just sees Homelessgoomba9000 in the admin list, like, who is this? So I'm not surprised I got my admin taken away. He just gave it to me willy-nilly in case I wanted to host my show. And I did. Like a month later. It was also funny learning about Toe Jam and all following me back. I still haven't been followed back on Damn yet. Maybe someday, though. Now, looking back, I kind of don't understand why I did this censoring of the answers. Like, why did I do this? Like, it was like, I don't know a single game show out there that does this thing, that does the idea, we're not gonna show the contestants actually answering the question. We're just gonna cut to, I don't know, a sponsor or something, and then we'll cut back, and then we'll reveal the answer. Like, what kind of game show does that? Ugh, like, that's a weird freaking thing. What else? And I pitched Matt the Toe Jam and Earl show. That was FORKCAST's original name, the Toe Jam and Earl show. It actually had the Miko music, the Star Wars theme, as the theme song, like, since the beginning. Like, the original, like, if you watch the intro to episode 0, you would literally just know that's literally the exact same intro for the Toe Jam and Earl show, but I just changed the name to FORKCAST. It kind of makes sense to censor it, but I don't. Why was I censoring in the first place? Oh boy, who killed Billy? Who killed Billy? And yeah, and then like a week after my pitch and stuff happened, then Matt tweets, "Who? Anybody want to be on our Roblox FORKCAST?" And that's how everything began. I'm kind of sad I can't show people the audio, because it was an audio for this thing. It was Matt who was recording it. Oofy's getting banned from watching. Yes, I run. Yeah, look, see if I can look in the chat for the blind command. Right, I guess I cut off from that. Well, back to the commercials. So, anyways, Matt was streaming this actually on the Two Now Games Twitch. Like, it's not. The problem, I couldn't get the audio. I really wanted to use the audio of him. But the problem is that Twitch that got deleted after the stream, and then they made a new one. And that old Twitch didn't have video on demand turned on, so I wouldn't have been able to use it regardless. And I'm kind of sad because Matt was the audio of Matt's just in the game. It's just hilarious. He's la 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 la, hello, yes. It's literally something like that. I remember greatly. You could hear him. You could hear the clackety clack on his keyboard as he's typing into the chat. It's hilarious. It was. I wish I could show you that audio. I know for proof. We had it. So why was this allowed to be shown? Oh, that's right, because I show them answering the question, but I just have a slide to reveal the answer. Okay. I'm kind of, anyways. But yeah, the name for FORKCAST was actually the name for FORKCAST. I always meant because the joke is that it's a cheapened version of the FORKCAST that's made. I can't say it was made without the approval of the other staff members, because technically it did. It did get the approval, so it's not. So it's technically unofficial, official Toe Jam and Earl media. But I can say that for the regular FunCast as well, because it wasn't produced by anyone who's worked on the games, but it has that official endorsement from Toe Jam and Earl. This was made at a time when we had no idea how to produce a future FunCast. It's insane. Because we lost the license after Matt had to resign. Now he's doing Damn and Izakaya District, stupid NFT thing, and Viresoft has God of Rifts. We just released God of Rifts a couple months ago. Okay. Gokame Uffy was Jade's. Okay, Gokame Uffy. I love this freaking story. Because I read the comment section on the original FunCast upload. The Much Swag Doge had to explain that they and Gokame Uffy, they were 2 rooms apart from each other. And because I blinded Gokame Uffy, they couldn't see the show. So the Much Swag Doge had to, keep going into the other room to explain to Uffy what's happening. And I just find that hilarious. The fact that I find that to be hilarious. They also updated the game. They also updated another part of the update is that now you can actually beat this obstacle course. So that's a plus. What else? I was hoping we would get one of the FunCast crew members. Harold was hoping he could come, but he couldn't. He was like, "Sorry, Gomba, I can't make it. Sorry, Gomba." Oh, Doge is gone. Oh no, I love this. Aww. That's a great edit. Now, what was it? I just remember RMK hasn't done much since the FunCast. At least he's doing stuff at Cardboard Studios. He deleted his Twitter account. I just know for the fact he introduced me to YouTube alternatives where you don't want to use YouTube because YouTube collects data. So you gotta use something like Nvidia's U.tube, YEW tube, YouTube. I just call these alternatives silly stuff. RMK, if he's watching this right now, I have nothing against RMK. I'm just under policy to bully Linux users. Doesn't matter what kind they are, how innocent they are. I'm under policy. I have no idea where those screenshots in the back came from. Another thing is that when I was editing this originally, I didn't realize there was background music in the game because because I don't play Roblox with audio, and so I didn't realize you could just faintly hear some old ragtime music something like that, and I didn't realize that until months after I uploaded this. Oh man, I still did a good job editing it, even though the Jingle Bells, I don't know. That was the only song I could find that kind of fits the tone. Just the Jingle Bells cover, just Jingle Bells. Viking, I don't know whatever happened to Viking. I just remember they're just in the comments of our videos. Yeah, I love Toe Jam. I know you need somebody to play Toe Jam. You know the right man. I'm curious to know where that guy went. I really am. Where did Viking go? You watching this? Is anyone who watched the you guys want to? I don't know how many people. Ah, yes, the Big Girl Dance Party. I decided to carry this over because I've always known a lot of the FunCast they end definitely the episode 0 that ends on the quote unquote Big Girl Dance Party. I don't know if I'll ever do a sequel to FORKCAST. It's gonna depend on if I'll ever have that time in my life again. Because, me, we're all growing up now. Matt and Elijah, they're in their 20s or something by now. I know Elijah's in his mid-20s. I have no idea. Matt's probably in his 30s. RMK, he's the middle, and Hare's the youngest. Okay, that's just inaccurate. Matt loved this goddamn thing. We all freaking, a lot of the freaking, me and the rest of the crew like actually liked this thing. There's Hare's old username. I actually like, still think of. I'm just glad. Gabriella's there. Kawaii, Sith Team, Mathord, Frozen Hot Pocket, Bobbit Gatson, Amy Rose, my favorite. There's Silly Lily, Sussy. Oh no, I'm curious to know who is Fazbear Woman Slayer. He sounds like whoever they are. They sound like a Hair Court member. I see. Yeah, where's the typo? I just remember there's a typo there. I'm gonna retire this logo eventually. We actually have submitted like a form to change the name of the Roblox group because we don't have that license to ToeJam and Roll anymore. I don't know whatever happened to that actually. Like Hera last time told me he hadn't got anything back yet on it, or maybe it was RMK. So from what I can tell, like that was a couple months ago, like back in like February or January. So I have no idea if he ever got anything back about it, and if he's even bothered to like remember. Because I like telling him that we have to like replace the Twitter links and the Discord links in the Roblox group, so they'll redirect to this channel, and we have to get rid of the Twitter link because we're not endorsed by ToeJam anymore. All right. Girl, Matt has been playing online. I just remember going on Twitter and I see he's playing that Squid Game knockoff, the Squid Game. I don't know, Hera's always been doing Project Hera. RMK deleted Twitter, I mentioned that. Elijah, I don't know what's up. I don't know where he is now. I haven't went on his website in a while. But yeah, I don't know if I'll ever get to do a sequel to this, like, at all. It would be fun though, but I admit I don't see a reason to do one unless there's like a demand, like a group of like loyal funksters who are like really interested in doing a second one. Like, come on, Gomba, you're the best girl. You gotta make FORKCAST 2 if you want to keep your title as best girl ever. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'll do it someday. Maybe we'll do a second FORKCAST. Yes, but we'll definitely try to do a second season of the regular show. That's been on our list for a good while now, but you already knew that. What else can I say about the FORKCAST? It was a fun thing. Like, a lot of the people, like, a lot of the crew members, like, definitely Elijah and RMK, they thought the reason why it was called the FORKCAST was not because it was chaotic and cheap, but because, it's the term fork, it refers to something around using somebody else's creative work as a starting point for something. It was something like that. I don't remember what exactly they said the definition was. It was something along those lines. I had to like, and I didn't realize that because this was like the day when we were like filming everything. It's a talk show. It's a talk show. That's exactly how Matt. Because we had the Monty Python theme, because we used it in the trailers, and I put the music command on in the game, and you just hear, and then in the audio, Matt's just singing along to it. La da 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 da. It's a tag show. It's a tag show. I'm kind of sad nobody's ever gonna be able to hear the audio. Like that's sad. That makes me sad. Just knowing that there's people out there. Like, I'm really sad to all those funksters out there who are watching this, who really want to hear the audio, Matt's audio, but you can't. Like, I'm really sorry for you. I want to hear it as much as you do, because it was great. As for what's gonna happen to the FORKCAST, I don't know. I'm still running this YouTube channel. I'll try to do something. They'll probably be like a 2-year thing. I do have plans of doing another. There will be a video uploaded soon. That'll be like, I'll disguise it as the Halloween special, but it'll just be like something involving dancing in the moonlight. maybe not a Minecraft forced marriage reference, because I got the sequel to make. I gotta get Harris permission to produce a sequel. And yeah, this was Gomba. I'm under the YouTube channel Flawless Kyle. That's all I'm gonna say for this thing. Thank you for tuning in. I'm really glad there are people out there who might be interested in learning about the behind the scenes tidbits regarding FORKCAST and stuff. Because like, there's a lot of good stories I can say about a lot of FORKCAST. Because this was a really fun project of mine. We're really still hoping we can do another one, and I'm really hoping if there's like enough demand caused from this, I might be able to produce more commentaries in the future. Like I'd be down to do a commentary on like Flawless Kyle. Not so sure about regular FORKCAST episodes. Like the highlights, I could do to like comment on my edits, and like we could have Hera and Matt on the show commenting alongside me. Like that would be pretty cool actually. But it's gonna depend on if people even want to hear me babble about my crappy edits. well, I gotta end this recording, man. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. Bye, bitches. Yeah.